A lawsuit on the 2024 election results are going forward in Rockland, New York, and this is extremely important. This is extremely important because although this is only being called into question of the presidential results of Rockland, New York in this region, it could have sweeping potential impacts on whether we see other regions being recounted. There were not only significant statistical anomalies in the election results, but in multiple districts we saw where voters selected a Senate candidate that was Democratic, but 0 voters selected the Democratic presidential candidate, Kamala Harris. Based on a statistical analysis from a PhD professor, this results in a p-value of 0, which is potentially statistically almost impossible. Max Bonamente, PhD, who did the study, says that this data would pretty much require extreme sociological political causes causing this drop-off. And to show you exactly what this data was analyzing, take a look at this result. So this is the voting record for Rockland County in New York, and Kamala Harris received 65,000 votes, but down ballot, the U.S. Senator received 72,000 votes. So you have to imagine the profile of a Democratic voter who voted in 2024 for a Democratic senator, but not for Kamala Harris. And 10% less, so 1 in 10 did not vote for Kamala Harris. So unless there was a really specific reason that the Senate votes were being made and they just really didn't like Kamala Harris, and 100% in specific districts, this result, this drop-off, is extremely statistically unlikely. And of course, you're seeing nearly 20,000 more votes. That's nearly 33% more votes for Donald Trump against the Senate vote. Of course, there could be reasonable explanations for that, where Donald Trump their followers don't really follow politics and therefore only care to vote for him presidentially and don't care about the down ballots. But for a Democratic voter, losing nearly 10% on an up ballot vote on the president is very statistically questionable. So because of all this, they're going to recount the vote and potentially figure out what the real vote is. Follow if you want more updates around this story as we figure out if there was tampering in the 2024 election.